In this Gradiator overview video, we're going to cover just some of the features the panel offers you, from randomizing color stops, repositioning origin points, and quickly turning flat colors into gradients. To find the Gradiator panel, you will need to download Subscribe version 4 and above. You will then find the panel under the menu item Window, Astute Graphics, Gradiator. The first thing we're going to do is build a new gradient. I have the native gradient panel open and some color swatches here that I will drag down into the gradient panel. Rather than me spending time setting each one of these to spread evenly, I'm simply going to use the Gradiator panel to distribute them between the first and last stop. These other Gradiator panel buttons offer us the option to reverse the direction, which unlike the native gradient panel also works when you have multiple objects selected with a mix of different gradients. Rotate colours left and right by a stop, and the last one randomizes the colour order. Once you're happy, you can save this gradient into the swatches panel. I will now bring in these group of circles and we can use the capture button to take a snapshot of our selected gradient. This has captured all the information from the original, such as its absolute position, length and origin. And if I now apply this to the circles, you can see it has completely camouflaged them, as it is matching the gradient in the background. The Fit to Art button in the panel repositions the origin point and adjusts the length and radius to fit the path's geometry, meaning the gradient won't expand further than the boundary of the path. We're going to take a look at these concentric circles. They each have a radial gradient applied to the stroke, but the length is different on each. And when I select them all, you can see that there is no value here. But the bit I love most about this panel is the Set Origin button. You can simply click the origin and it works on multiple objects. And if I compare it with a native tool, we can't seem to do that on gradiating strokes. The last example will convert flat colours into gradients. We have several shapes that are each filled with a flat colour. We will pick a few with different colours and head over to the flyout menu on the Gradiator panel and click Flat Colour to Gradient. The pop-up dialog appears that gives us some more options. We can choose to start the gradient lighter than our original, or we could choose darker or more saturated or desaturated. The preview window is only showing one example colour, but we can click the preview chip to switch to the other colours. You can also adjust the opacity and the midpoint positioning, and when you're happy you can click OK to confirm. This time I will select the blue shapes and we can go to the flyout menu again and click Flat Colour to Gradient. We can retain our original colour, but we can customise the second stop. Now we have a hue, saturation and lightness controls. We can also adjust angle based on an absolute angle or relative anchor point, or completely randomly. Click OK to confirm these settings. This has been a quick overview guide to the Gradiator panel, part of the Subscribe plugin. Check out our other video about the Gradient Forge panel.